Another new movie inspired by actual events is Men of Honor, starring Cuba Gooding Jr. It tells the remarkable story of Carl Brashear and the intense racism he endured to become the first African-American naval diver. But that is only a small part of what makes his life so amazing.
Take immediate evasive action. Repeat, immediate evasive action. Prepare for emergency service.
Men of Honor, based on Carl Brashear's extraordinary life and career, hits theaters next month. But his story is already very familiar to one Atlanta man.
Do you like the leaves on the tree, Tilly?
Ron Brashear has heard about it since he was a small child. Carl Brashear, his uncle, has been a lifelong inspiration.
He, to me, is the epitome of perseverance. I mean, I see what we go through now in this life about how we say we have to overcome obstacles, how we have to deal with race relations. Seeing what Carl Brashear went through really puts it in perspective.
Born and raised on a Kentucky farm, Carl Brashear joined the U.S. Navy the year President Truman desegregated the armed forces. It is an understatement to say that his determination to become a diver was met with resistance.
So you can go on back to whatever burg you sprang from.
This is the first time I'd read a script where there was a positive role model who didn't rebel against the government or have to be a criminal to overcome racism.
Cuba Gooding Jr. found the role inspirational and was determined to do it justice on the screen. The real Carl Brashear is pleased.
It's very close to what happened.
Racism proved not to be Brashear's greatest obstacle to a long naval career. After losing one of his legs in an accident, he decided to fight to remain on active duty.
The physical training that I was required to do, it far exceeded anything that I ever challenged in the United States Navy. And I could understand why they were having me to do it.
Gooding says Brashear's perseverance should be a lesson to all of us.
He didn't harbor on or relish in the fact that he was dealing with racism or any hardships. He won people over with his smile.
Family is important to the Brashears. It was Carl's hard-working father whose words kept him going through the most difficult of times.
What did he say to you to make you try so hard?
Be the best.
Well, you are.
As a society, we have come a long ways. And far as minorities go, we got a ways to go. But we will get there if people will just come together and talk to each other.
Brashear hopes to inspire others to be the best. He and nephew Ron are launching a line of designer clothing called Brashear Gear, with a portion of the profits going to charity.